Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Bleach Chapter 515 review. And you know, just like, let me talk, and then I'll do the fucking summary, and then I'll call it a chapter review. Because this week's chapter of Bleach, alright, it was okay. It was okay. From a storytelling standpoint, it was okay. Basically, it's the aftermath of the Quincy invasion. After Yuha left, we can safely assume that all the other Quincy also left along with him. And now we're seeing the 4th Division come in there. And the 4th Division are now assisting the Shinigami, because apparently Yamamoto's last orders were for the 4th Division to stay in their barracks so they could wait till the time was right and then come in there at that time and heal the Shinigami that are still alive. And that was really like the chapter itself. And then of course, like the last section of the chapter was the captain's meeting, and they're talking and arguing over each other over Yamamoto's, you know, broken Sanpakuto. And then Kyoraku, you know, kind of shuts it down, and that was it. And before that, in the middle, was Ichigo stuff. So that was a chapter right there. But again, I'll do the summary in more detail later on in the actual review. But the main reason why this chapter is getting an okay, and I'm pretty sure you know why this chapter is getting an okay. Byakuya is still alive. I mean, Byakuya is still alive. And the main reason, because I'm not going to say that it shouldn't be the case, because we never in fact saw Byakuya like die. We never saw him hit the ground, his eyes glazed over, and then, you know, we never saw any of that shit. All we saw was him standing up, he drops his Zanpakuto, and his Zanpakuto partially, you know, shatters. That's what we saw. Well, the Zanpakuto itself, from what we saw, never fully disappeared. But here's my issue. My issue is, why the fuck would Tite Kubo spend so much time developing the death, not the character Byakuya, but the death itself, the supposed death itself of Kuchiki Byakuya? Why would he spend like 3 chapters developing that supposed death of Kuchiki Byakuya, and then come to find out, oh no, he's in a coma? Like what? Like I don't. I mean, to be honest, it does kind of take away from. It does take, and not like a big portion, but it does somewhat take you aback from the whole entire war in general. Because, and then take a look at this, right? When you take a look at the war statistics, the Shinigami side compared to the Quincy side, the Shinigami side lost like a few thousand soldiers, okay? But they were cannon fodder soldiers. Some of these guys, most of these guys, weren't even fucking seated officers. I mean, like, the 3rd squad, yeah. The 3rd squad, most of their seated motherfuckers got taken out. And I'm assuming Kira's dead too. I swear to God. If Kira's alive, holy goddamn shit. But the thing here is that they lost a lot of soldiers. But when you take a look at the captains, the only captain they lost was fucking Yamamoto. And that was it. But on the Quincy side, they lost, I mean, fucking Yamamoto took out at least two Quincy's, 2 top-tier Quincy's, their officers. So 2 Quincy's, right there, okay? Freaking Kenpachi took out 3 by himself. So they lost at least 5 motherfuckers. At least 5 motherfuckers. Oh no, 6, because I forgot about Roit. Yeah, Roit. Actually, no, yeah, 5, because I was including Roy right there. Yeah, so I'm talking about, so basically, when it comes to the Quincy side, they lost Driscoll Mercy. I like that name. Driscoll Mercy. They lost Roit. They lost Lloyd. And they lost the 2 other Quincy's that Kenpachi took down. Now, whether or not Asnot, Nah are still alive, we're not too sure. I mean, again, Buster B, he was alive. He was A-okay. Well, not A-okay, but he was alive. But, you know, he was badly burned, but he was still alive. So we can assume that maybe Asnot and Nah are also still alive, but, you know, badly wounded. So we're talking about at least 5 Quincy officers dead. So that means that when you compare that to the one person they fucking lost in the fucking Society side, it's kind of like, you know, it's not, there is no equivalent exchange here. You feel me? I mean, granted, Yamamoto is, you know, the head captain, alright? He runs Society, that's true. But the rest of the captains are still alive. I mean, Komaru lost a fucking ear and that was it. Yeah, like that was it. So, what I'm trying to say here is that from my perspective, I don't see the Royal Court Guard squad coming in because the rest of the captains are fine. You feel me? It's like, I don't see why they would come in now. Because even though they lost one captain, they still have 12 other fucking captains. I mean, in this chapter, we can kind of see Ukitake, Kyoraku, kind of take the role as the head captain now, as he's able to, you know, as he's able to subdue the anger of the other captains, like Kensei and Soifong and Komaru. So, in a sense, you could say that, you can kind of say that Kyoraku may in fact be the one to take over as the head captain. But at the same time, when you look at the data book, it should be Unohana, because Unohana is the second strongest captain. So it's kind of like, I'm not too sure. But still, the fact of the matter here is that, in a sense, you could say that the Quincy's kind of failed in their invasion. I mean, granted, again, they did kill Yamamoto. But other than that, Byakuya is in a coma. Kenpachi's in a fucking coma. I mean, Kenpachi not dying is fine. Because Kenpachi, in my opinion, wasn't gonna die anyway. Alright, his death... see, Kaite Kubo didn't spend that much time on his death, on his supposed death or defeat. But when it came to Byakuya, he spent like fucking 3 chapters. Byakuya wouldn't fucking fall. He, again, even in death, slow. So it was kind of like... I mean, I'm just saying, you know. Like, in a sense, in that retrospect, the Quincy's may have failed in their invasion, because they lost at least 5 motherfuckers. 5 of their officers, 5 of their captains. While in retrospect, the Shinigami only lost 1. So, I mean, granted, Kira's not important. I mean, he's not. He's not. I mean, hey, that's what I'm thinking. As of right now, I'm thinking that I don't see the Royal Court Guard squad coming in at this point in time. I just don't. I mean, I did when Byakuya fucking died, when he supposedly died. But now it's kind of like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't. I mean, yeah, yet again, Yamamoto is the head captain, but still, I wouldn't call it, you know, I mean, I don't know. Just, I don't see it. I don't fucking see it. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't see it. But the chapter summary. So let me do the chapter summary, right? The chapter summary is basically, the chapter starts off. The 4th squad is is running around taking care of the injured Shinigami, and then Unohana talks about how the final orders of Yamamoto were for the 4th squad to stay in their barracks and wait until the time was right to come out and heal the wounded Shinigami. Then we go over to Ichigo, where Ichigo is being taken care of or being watched over by Hanataro. At the same time, he's walking around like he's fine, you know. He's saying, Hanataro, go check out other people because I'm A-okay. We see, what's his name? Oh my god, wow. Fuck me, man. He's my favorite character in the fucking series, man. God damn it. We see... Fuck! No! No, I forgot his name. Hold on. Oh my god. Ikaku. Fucking Christ. Ikaku. See Ikaku's ass. He's being chained down to like a strapper, yelling, Kenpachi got taken out. My captain got taken out. No, fuck that shit. No, Captain. Taito. Taito, all that shit. Which kind of surprised me because we didn't see him fight once the entire fucking war. In fact, I had no idea that he was there. But then again, I should have realized because in one panel we saw Yumichika in the panel. So, you know, but whatever. And then Ichigo goes over to well, he gets confronted by Hirako. Shinji tells him that Rukia and Renji are out of surgery and now they're in stable condition. He goes in there. Rukia talks to him about how she's grateful for Ichigo to come in there and save Soul Society. And then Ichigo's like, I didn't do shit really. And then conversation with basically is that kind of shit here, where Hirako's like, well, you made the big bad dog run away, and even though you didn't beat him, you still protected Soul Society, and that was it really in that sense. And Rukia knows that something is wrong with Ichigo. Like she knows that Ichigo's hiding something. She knows that. She can feel that, obviously, because there is a strong bond between the two. And then some person comes in there, tells Ichigo that Mayuri wants to see you, and it involves Zanpakuto. And I had a feeling that somehow this is going to tie back to the Quincy, him being a Quincy thing. I really do. And him and his mother. Yeah, probably it will, in a sense. Yeah, I believe so. I really do. And then after that, what happened was that Ichigo runs off to go see Mayuri. Then we go back to the first squad room. The first squad room where Yamamoto's sword is like laying there on like a white blanket. They couldn't find his fucking body. At some point, a guy comes in there and claims, he informs Soifon and the other captains that Byakuya and Kenpachi are in comas, and Byakuya may not be able to be a captain anymore, and Kenpachi too, maybe, I'm not too sure. At the same time, she yells at him, don't pull that shit on me, yada yada yada. Kensei's like, like you're embarrassing yourself. She goes at Kensei. They have like a little, butt heads here. And then Komaru comes in there, it's like, and then, it was all this, shit. Like, people being angry. People being angry and sad. A way to display their emotions for the loss of Yamamoto. And then Kyaku comes in there and is like, take it easy. At this point in time, we are the shield of Soul Society. Like we are the guardians of Soul Society. We can't sit around and mourn the loss of someone because we have a job to do, in that kind of sense and that kind of nature. And that there was the end of the chapter. So yeah, I'm done. I'm done. So yeah, I'm done. King Lightning, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.